Mr. Prime Minister, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Let's get right to it. As you probably heard from the president last week, he said there are three options for dealing with Iran's nuclear program. That is to bomb Iran and to start a war, essentially, in the Middle East, continue the sanctions as they stand now, or take this deal. Is he wrong about that?
Well, I think the alternatives are not either this bad deal or war. I think there's a third alternative. And that is standing firm, ratcheting up the pressure until you get a better deal. And a better deal would roll back Iran's vast nuclear infrastructure and require Iran to stop its aggression in the region, its terror worldwide, and its calls and actions to annihilate the State of Israel. That's a better deal. It's achievable.
And why does this deal not roll back Iran's nuclear program? Initially, it was thought that their program would be on hold for 10 years. It turns out that portions of this deal extend that out to 15 years and beyond that. Why can't you live with this deal?
It doesn't roll back Iran's nuclear program. It keeps a vast nuclear infrastructure in place. Not a single centrifuge is destroyed. Not a single nuclear facility is shut down, including the underground facilities that they built illicitly. Thousands of centrifuges will keep spinning, enriching uranium. That's a very bad deal. Secondly, Iran is going to have sanctions lifted, including crippling sanctions, pretty much up front. And that's going to have billions and billions of dollars flow into the Iranian coffers, not for schools or hospitals or roads, but to pump up Iran's terror machine throughout the world, and it's a military machine that is now engaged in conquest throughout the Middle East, in Iraq, in Syria, in Yemen, around the borders of Israel, elsewhere. So I think that's very bad. Third, the restrictions that are placed on Iran are only temporary, and after a few years, Iran will have unlimited capacity to build unlimited nuclear infrastructure. That's very bad. That's what's in the deal. Now here's what's not in the deal. The ending of their ICBMs, their intercontinental ballistic missile programs. That's not in the deal. And those missiles are only used for you. They're not used for us. They have missiles that can reach us, and they're geared for nuclear weapons. And secondly, no one is asking Iran at all in this deal to stop its aggression in the region and its calls to annihilate Israel. That's
clearly the White House has said that. And clearly the White House has said,
Israel and the region and the world.